Well, you've clearly worked hard, and you've got some, natural talent and just some fine picking. Let's hear some more of that right now.
Yeah, we're going to do a Doc Watson song called the Greenville Trestle High. I remember as a boy how in wonderment and joy I'd watch the trains as they go by, and the whistle's lonesome sound you could hear for miles around as they rode across that Greenville Trestle High. Oh, the whistles don't sound like they used to. Lately, not many trains go by. Hard times across this land mean no work for a railroad man, and the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high. On the river bank I'd stand with the cane pulled in my hand and watch the freight trains up against the sky, with the black smoke trailing back as they rolled across that track that runs across that Greenville Trestle High. But the whistles don't sound like they used to. Lately, not many trains go by. Hard times across this land mean no work for a railroad man, and the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high. Lonesome whistles wind, I get rambling on my mind. Lord, I wish they sounded that way. As I turned to head for home, Lord, she'd rumble low and long at the sunset at the close of the day. But the whistles don't sound like they used to. Lately, not many trains go by. Hard times across this land mean no work for a railroad man, and the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high. And the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high.
Hey.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do a number here that is actually on my upcoming album as well, and this one's called Wildwood.
I was ready, but this guitar wasn't.
Yeah. Oops. Okay.
Yeah, man. It's Wyatt Ellis here in Studio B on WNCW. That's a nice tune right there.
Thank you.
Who did you work with on that one on the
I
album?
actually co-wrote that song with Lauren Price.
Yeah, well, I'm loving it. Loving
Thank
it.
you, thank you.
I was just looking, I'm revisiting some of the notes I made from your bio, and for someone who's been playing for 4 years and is 14 years old, it is mind blowing.
Thank you.
The people that you've worked with and
Definitely.
experiences.
It's mind-blowing for me as well.
I bet, man. It's kind of surreal sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've played the Opry too, right?
Yeah, I played the Opry a couple times, actually.
What was it? How did it feel standing in the wooden circle?
It's pretty awesome, you know, just to get to stand up there and play original music just like they did back in the day.
Back in the day. I was thinking as you guys were doing Greenville Trestle, obviously we all kind of, I guess, worship Doc Watson in one way or another, right? And I was thinking, man, I wonder if Wyatt met Doc. You would have been about 2 years old when Doc died. So,
I never did.
Man, what a shame.
Yeah.
But you do emulate him, I'm sure, in all the music and everything. How many instruments do you play? I know you play the mandolin is awesome, but you play fiddle and what else?
Yeah, I play mandolin, fiddle, and guitar, and I started on the piano.
Wow. Still play the piano some, but just not
little bit, yeah.
not so much in the bluegrass though,
No.
right? Alex, you're a Clinch Mountain boy again, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
thought
sir.
I read that recently.
Right. Yeah. I've been picking some more with Ralph. It's been about 5 years, and so it feels good to be trying to pick the banjo up again.
awesome.
It's been a while. So
Man,
But,
that's something on your resume there to play banjo with Ralph too and the Clinch Mountain Boys.
well, thank you so much. Like I say, I've enjoyed it. I worked for 7.5 years with Ralph, and it's good to be back doing some shows with Ralph again, and also my little musical brother that I call him here. It's always
Lord.
a pleasure to get to pick with Mr. White here too. So, you know, I've tuned into WNCW many times. We were talking. I used to listen to Going Across the Mountain when I was 8 or 9 years old, coming through here. So. First time I've ever got to be at the studio. It's a great honor to be here.
Well, I was going to ask if you'd ever been here before in all those years, because I think between Dennis Jones and who was the former host of Going Across the Mountain for many, many years,
Right.
Rest his soul, he and WorldwideBluegrass.com is who made me aware of you.
Oh,
and
nice.
And I followed you on social media and stuff, and it's glad to finally have you here in the studio.
Well, it's great to finally be here. It's long overdue, and I appreciate the opportunity to get to be here at WNCW.
Yes, and Wyatt, I noticed some nice. I think you guys used the word serendipity in Happy Valley. Tell me a little bit about the location and the name of the album. There's a lot of symbiosis or something in
Happy
there.
Valley was a place, during the pandemic when everything was shut down. I used to go to fish a lot and hike and stuff like that. And we actually showed up to the recording studio, and it was on Happy Valley Road as well. And my grandpa lived in Happy Valley, Oregon for a long time. And, there's just a bunch of different connections there.
It had to be, man. And the studio where you guys were, that property's kind of significant, isn't it? On
Yeah.
Happy Valley Road?
Yeah, it was Grandpa Jones's old farm.
And the studio is kind of in one of the barns or something?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool right there. The stars of the past don't get much bigger than Grandpa and Ramona.
Definitely not.
All right.